The psychology of money, the brutal truth men need to hear. By girls' approach. Let us get something straight, brother. Money is not just currency. It's energy. It's leverage. It's respect in material form. It's how the world measures your discipline, not your dreams. Most men never master money because they never master themselves. They chase money emotionally, not strategically. They spend to feel powerful instead of becoming powerful. They use it to impress women instead of using it to buy freedom. And that's why they remain broke, not in their bank account, but in their mindset. 1. The poor man's mindset, spending to feel rich. The average man spends to feel rich for a moment, while the wealthy man invests to stay rich forever. You see, poverty is not always about lack of cash. It's about mental conditioning. The poor man looks at money as something to spend. The rich man sees it as something to multiply. When a poor man gets paid, he asks, "What can I buy?" When a rich man gets paid, he asks, "Where can I put this to work?" And that simple difference separates the hungry from the secure. You buy to escape stress. He invests to eliminate stress forever. You chase comfort. He builds empires. Weak men spend to look strong. Strong men save to become unshakable. You see it every day. A man earns a little extra, and suddenly, he's at the bar every weekend, showing off like a peacock. He buys sneakers, new phones, and designer clothes not because he needs them, but because he wants people to see he's doing well. That's not wealth. That's insecurity dressed in Gucci. Real men don't need to prove they have money. Their silence, their control, and their results prove it for them. 2. Emotional spending, the death of masculine control. If you can't control your spending, you can't control your life. Every emotional decision costs you. Every impulsive purchase is a tax on your lack of discipline. Most men are financially broke because they are emotionally weak. They buy things to fix feelings instead of fixing habits. When you're sad, you buy. When you're lonely, you spend. When you're insecure, you impress. But let me tell you something brutal: money doesn't respect feelings. It respects focus. When you use money to escape your emotions, money escapes you. Let the truth be told, a man who cannot sit with discomfort will forever pay to avoid it. That's why the system owns him. That's why women manipulate him. That's why his life feels like a treadmill moving but going nowhere. Emotional control is financial control. If you can delay gratification, you can build an empire. If you can't, you'll forever rent your life to those who can. 3. The psychology of earning, money follows value. Men who chase money never find it. Men who create value attract it naturally. Money is not emotional, it moves toward usefulness. That's why some men earn millions while others stay stuck begging for raises. It's not luck. It's leverage. The rich man has made himself useful at scale. His ideas, his skills, his discipline, his leadership, they solve problems that the world pays for. Every dollar you earn is a reflection of how many people you help and how deep your discipline goes. If you earn little, it's not because the world is unfair, it's because you're not yet valuable enough to demand more. Harsh, yes. True, absolutely. In this world, you're paid in proportion to your impact, not your effort. The janitor works hard, but his labor is replaceable. The innovator thinks deeply, and his ideas shift industries. Stop trying to work harder. Start thinking smarter. Learn skills that print money. Build systems that move while you sleep. Position yourself where money flows, not where it's spent. Because in the real world, money chases discipline, not desperation. 4. Women and money, the ultimate test. Now let us talk about the battlefield most men fail in spending on women. You think buying her gifts will make her love you? No. It only makes her use you. You think paying her bills makes you the man? No. It makes you her provider without commitment. And you think spoiling her will earn her loyalty? Brother, women don't love you for what you give. They love you for what you withhold. They respect the man who can say no with confidence. The man who doesn't let lust ruin his financial order. Like I explained in my book Battle of Attraction, Nice Guys vs Bad Boys. The nice guy spends money to buy affection. The bad boy uses discipline to command respect. You must learn this truth early: a woman only respects a man who stands firm. A woman only desires a man who cannot be controlled. And a woman only submits to a man who never submits to her. When you give money before commitment, you train her to consume your resources without earning your respect. If she's not your wife, she's not your financial responsibility. Let her father do his job. 5. The trap of lifestyle inflation. You finally start earning more, but instead of saving, you start spending more. New car. New clothes. New gadgets. New woman. You convince yourself, I deserve this. No, brother, you earned it, but you haven't multiplied it. That's why most men stay broke no matter how much they make. Their expenses grow faster than their discipline. They rise in income but fall in intelligence. That's not growth. That's stupidity disguised as success. Your goal is not to look rich, it's to be free. Freedom means your money works harder than you do. Freedom means you can walk away from any situation, job, or woman without fear because your foundation is solid. But to reach that level, you must kill the need to show off, because every time you buy something to impress others, you prove that their opinion owns you more than your vision does. 6. Money and masculinity, power, not pride. Money is not about ego, it's about options. It's about leverage. It's about saying no without shaking. When you have money, you can walk away. You can choose peace. You can buy time. You can protect your family. Without it, you're just another man begging for permission to live. A broke man has opinions. A rich man has decisions. That's the difference. Stop resenting money. Stop calling it evil. Money is neutral, it only amplifies who you are. If you're weak, it corrupts you. If you're disciplined, it crowns you. At Girls Approach, we teach this truth relentlessly: master yourself, and money becomes your servant. Fail to, and you become its slave. 7. The formula for financial dominance. 1. Control your emotions. If you can't say no to a craving, you'll never say yes to greatness. 2. Invest in knowledge. Learn money management, business, and digital skills that build income streams. 3. Avoid consumerism. Buy things that grow your worth, not your wardrobe. 4. Multiply your money. Save, invest, and reinvest. Let your money fight for you while you rest. 5. Detach from validation. The moment you stop caring about what people think, your savings grow, your confidence rises, and your results multiply. 8. The masculine law of money. Here's the brutal law: if you can't control your money, you don't deserve to lead. Because leadership starts with stewardship. If you can't manage what you have, why should life trust you with more? Money tests your patience. It exposes your priorities. It reveals whether you're ruled by logic or lust. That's why the counsel of men who rise never gamble their resources on emotions. They don't chase women, they chase freedom. They don't flex online, they invest offline. They understand this world is cold, and for men, it's merciless. You either learn to manage money like a general or lose it like a fool. Final truth. Brother, let this sink in: money is not the goal. It's the weapon. A weapon that builds your kingdom, protects your purpose, and defines your legacy. You're either a man who makes his money serve him or a man who serves money blindly. Weakness is a choice, strength is a decision. Nobody is coming to save you. Invest in yourself and be the man you desire. Girls' approach teaches men to walk away from confusion without explanation, and that includes financial confusion. So get out of your feelings and into your focus. Stop wasting your energy trying to look rich. Start building the discipline that keeps you rich. Because when you master the psychology of money, you stop chasing. You start attracting. You stop surviving. You start leading, and that's when you finally earn the right to say, "This is girls' approach energy. This is dominance without desperation."